What's going on, YouTube? I'm back with another story time like you guys have been asking for. So I want to talk a little bit about this time I got into a car chase, and it was pretty intense. I didn't even have 6 months on the job, and I came into work one day, and my partner, he's like, "Hey, we gotta go. We gotta go like right now. I just got a call for a homicide suspect. He's wanted. They got his phone pinged at this gas station. We gotta go get him." I'm like, "All right, sweet. I'm suited up. I'm ready to go." And we roll out. Well, let me just give you a little bit of a backstory on the incident. This particular individual, he was like wanted in a string of crimes just from like one night alone. He was in one city and he killed a dude and carjacked him. Then he came to another city, which was our city, and he just killed another dude, like just for no reason. Just didn't rob him, just killed him, right? They ended up pinging his phone and they knew this was the guy they were looking for. So hours later, we come into work and they're like, we got to make a move on this dude. We're in the area where the dude's phone is pinging and they're like, he's at this gas station. Once he comes back out the gas station to his car, we want you to take him down. So we're like, all right, once you give us the green light, we'll go. So we're maybe like a couple blocks over and they're like, all right, he's at his car, he's at his car. So my partner, he pulls our scout car right in the gas station, like kind of like in front of the car, not too close to him because he's clearly a murderer, so we don't want to be all up on him. So he pulls the car maybe like 20 feet apart, but in front of his car, and it's another scout car that comes in right behind him. So we got these two scout cars, and then we have his car like this, right? So he's actually pumping gas, or he's about to pump gas or something. I can't remember, but he's outside his car. So we pull up, and he's looking around like frantic, like he doesn't know what to do. So he looks around, and then he just hops in the driver's seat of the car, shuts the door, and just takes off right out the gas station parking lot. My partner's like, "Where we at? Where we at?" And I'm looking around. I'm like, I don't know, because this wasn't my side of like the city that I patrolled on. So I was like, I was lost. So my partner pulls out the gas station right behind the dude, and we're like, we're right behind him. So me, not knowing where I'm at, my partner grabs the radio, and he's like, dispatch, blah blah blah. He's giving out streets. He's driving one hand. He's like, we're northbound following a homicide suspect, blah blah blah, and we're just like, just on him. We're following this dude for a hot minute, and this dude is just flying, right? It's like unreal. So we come up to this one street, and there's these train tracks, and this guy, the dude we're chasing, he's in this pickup truck, and he just clears the railroad track, and without an issue, just out of there, just boom, like some Dukes of Hazzard type stuff. We take the scout car. We're behind him, so we go over the railroad tracks, and we go as like, not even exaggerating, we were as high in the air as a stop sign, right? So once the car hit the ground, it's like, my partner's trying to like control it, and we're kind of like, just weaving, and he gains control of the car, and he just stops, and we just look at each other. We're like, and we just shake our head, and he's like, he just continued. Like, we didn't even say a word. He just shook his head. I shook my head, and he just continued. So the whole time I'm in the passenger seat, I got my hand pressed right here to the left. I got my other arm just pressing the ceiling. I'm just like what the like, I'm not even, I'm still like a rookie. Like, I just got 6 months on. We catch back up to him. We end up in this other city, and it's 2 in the afternoon. It's cars everywhere. It's busy. People are leaving work, going to work on lunch. And we come up to this huge, huge intersection. It's a main street with another main street. And it's lanes, like maybe 4 lanes on this side, 4 lanes on this side, and like eight, like it was just a lot of cars. And this guy takes this big ass pickup truck, and he just maneuvers his way so clean. Like, we had no choice but to be impressed. He just took his huge pickup truck, and he just went between every single car, just like so smooth, and didn't even scratch, nick, nothing on another car or his. And that was another time my partner, he stopped the car, and we're just like, is this dude serious? Like, we were like impressed. So my partner, he's just easing his way through. At this time, traffic's already stopped because they see the lights and they see this guy driving like an ass. So we just, making our way through, not as erratic as he was. And now this dude is like a far distance in front of us, but we can still see him. So we speed up, we see him a little bit more, and then we come up to this part of the road where it kind of like, it rises. So he goes up the rise, and then he goes down, so we don't see him. So as we're coming up the rise, we're like, we lost visual of him, but it leads into this part of the freeway where it's an entrance for like east and west. We didn't know which side he went on. We just took a roll of the dice, and we're like, go to the left, go to the left. So we bang a left, and we immediately realized, damn, he went to the right. We hurry up, we get on the radio, we're like, dispatch, let the neighboring cities know, like, he fresh homicide suspect. He's out here. He's going toward what, I forget what city it was, but we were like, he's going toward another city, blah blah blah. Let them know. Get them units like out. We had to return back to our area because we were on straight E. Like, we chased this dude for so long that the car was running out of gas. We're making our way back to our precinct and we get notified, like, hey, we got your guy. What happened was they told us that he ended up, losing all the officers, and he pulled into this random gas station again, and he's like pumping gas, and they roll up on him pumping gas, and he looks and he tries to take off on foot, and they're like, nope, and they tased him. So they ended up getting him, and they told us, and we're like, sweet, we lost him, and we wanted that dude caught. So it ended up working out. Everybody was safe in the end. No officers got injured. No citizens got injured from the chase. So that was like very intense because I'm like not fresh out the academy. Yeah, I guess you can say so. I had 6 months on the street. After everything was said and done, like when our chase was called off because, we were like, okay, we lost him. They pulled the records and they said we chased this car for 26 minutes. Can you imagine behind somebody, city to city, in traffic for 26 minutes? That's a half hour almost. That's a long time to just have to maintain being behind somebody at like speeds not normal. And I give props to my partner. He was on the job for like around 20 years, so he had some time on, and he knew his way around. He was like just natural, like I said, one hand, radio right here, and he's just like calling everything out, staying with the dude. So I give him mad props. He was a very good officer. It was crazy. So, yeah. Let me know if you guys want any more stories. I'll give them out more. Let me know if you got questions. I'll do Q&As. I'll talk about, things I've been through. Just drop comments, drop likes, give me some ideas, and I got you guys. As always, your boy's out. Peace.